Pass to Monk. Zeller dishes to Monk. Out to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Muscala.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Robertson the pass to Hill. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
the
up.
NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Hill. Charlotte with the new shot clock. And stolen by Robertson. The Hornets pull it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A nice shot by Zeller.
You got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Horford kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Horford. Zeller grabs the board.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting. Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Robertson kicks to Horford. Shoots it. The Thunder with another miss.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Thunder trailing by 4. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hill finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Hayward outside. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. Let's see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Hornets leading by 4. Graham surveying the floor. The pass to Monk. There's the 3. Hornets keep it alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And for the Thunder, one of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hill. A floater. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, it felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Hornets leading by 5. To the middle. A nice shot by Zeller. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Muscala. Hill looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Over Washington. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Graham. He's guarded by Hill. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Thunder trailing by 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Washington, that's good. Washington's got 5 now.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Muscala. And Robertson has it in the corner. Over Washington. No good. And Charlotte will come the other way. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's back to Hill. Another shot, and Horford with the lay-in.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Graham with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
To the paint, here's Monk. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now the pass to Horford. Over Washington. Horford, no luck.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The offensive rebound, Zeller. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
George Hill looked pretty good going to the rim that time, not thrown off stride, and he created a nice shot opportunity.
Here's Graham. He's guarded by Hill. Graham, the pass to Monk. Three-pointer. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow. Wow. He got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Nader's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Stripped it away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Hill. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
See him change speed that time in transition. When you do that, George Hill becomes very dangerous.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets, leading by 5. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Nader kicks to Robertson. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Rozier, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Thunder. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
Horford against Zeller. A steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Robertson, the pass to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. In the corner, Bradley with it. Over Rozier. Second shot opportunity, and Hayward with the block, and they're able to recover. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Passes to Monk. Fires the three. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Bradley, and he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, coaching staff, when we talk to them, always talking about Bradley being more aggressive, more assertive. They feel like he gets more comfortable if he does that.
Down low, and the dunk by Zeller.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bradley. That one drops for him. Bradley's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Monk. To the left wing. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Tie game here in Charlotte. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and I just believed in it.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Horford, and it's Nader in at the four-man position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. The city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. That time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Charlotte leading by 5. And here is Rozier. He's got 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Goes up. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Really good ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Biyombo, no luck. Thunder trailing by 3. Over to the left wing. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bridges. Passes it to Biyombo. Poke loose. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. A shot by Batum, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bradley passes to Horford. Biombo with the block.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Rozier looking around. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bradley passes to Horford. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bradley passes to Nader. Back to Bradley for the three. The Thunder with another miss. Hornets leading by 9. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Batum. Charlotte moving it around. Biombo gets to Rozier. Oh, that was something else.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Rozier. It's blocked. Outside Bradley. Shoots over Batum. Bradley can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Now, here's Bridges. Guarded closely. Outside Batum. Now, here's Rozier. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Nice again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hornets have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting 2, Biombo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Biombo. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Here's Rozier, and the shot is long. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing here by 8. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position. And lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's tipped and stolen by Horford. through the D for the layup. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
Even when the defense puts a hand in his face, Horford focused enough to knock down the basket.
Rozier against Bradley. Batum inside the three-point line, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Horford. Bradley, that's for two. Hornets with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Ferguson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Batum scanning the floor. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Batum, no good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. And the pass to Horford. Fades and shoots. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, Batum. Charlotte no good that time either. Thunder trailing by 6. Bradley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Batum with the ball. To the inside. Biyombo. That's good. And the Hornets lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Robertson comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And George Hills subbed in for Bradley. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now Robertson still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's Rozier on the assist by Bridges. And now an 8-point Charlotte lead. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Hill. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Yeah, smart play there. George Hill good at figuring out ways in the paint to score the basketball.
Rozier against Hill. Now here's Rozier. He's tightly guarded. No good with the layup. Here's Robertson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now just a 4-point Hornets lead. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Rozier for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thunder trailing by 7. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Horford. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rozier's got 18 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Passes it to Horford. 1:22 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges dishes to Biyombo. And here is Rozier. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Heat in Miami. Jason Randall's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Hill. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
For Charlotte, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Rozier. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Jazz. Hill passes to Robertson. Here's Horford from 13 feet. It goes down. Horford's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Pass to Bridges. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Graham kicks to Rozier. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Substitution for your Hornets returning, Cody Zeller.
With 1 on the clock.
Robertson is a tenacious defender and guards multiple positions. Great nose for the ball.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Ice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Hayward, and there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the point guard position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Clock at 6. Robertson kicks to Horford. Connects from 3-point range. Horford's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder.
You hear the term stretch four right there, Horford from the perimeter.
The pass to Monk. Here's Washington. He's guarded by Hill. They get it again. Tries it again. And the layup is good. Washington's got 11 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Horford. Launches a three. He's off on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Graham. Now, here's Monk. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fades. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now, here is Hill. Graham defending. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Horford the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Graham. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Monk. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hayward outside. Here's Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 8. Robertson with it. Pass to Horford. Back to Robertson. The pass to Horford. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Here's Monk. Got it. Good job in the low post. Monk's got 4 this quarter.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Bridges.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Washington, and he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And Muscala kicks to Hill beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Horford. Horford double team. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Naders checked in, and Ferguson subbed in for Robertson. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 17. Trying to get something going. A second chance effort, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And that is a foul. It's on the Charlotte Hornets. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Graham, the pass to Zeller. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Monk. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Monk's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Bradley, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets.
Bradley plays with a pretty decent force from the 2-guard spot, and that's how he gets calls like this.
Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Free throw good from Bradley.
We talk so much about Avery Bradley and his motor and how he comes to every game with a defensive mindset. I think that's both where his teammates and the coaching staff really respect the type of consistency he brings to the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Graham, guarded by Bradley. Passes it to Hayward for three, and it's the Hornets another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thunder trailing by 18. It's stolen by Monk. To the middle, here's Graham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Graham's got 7 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
14 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Here's Graham. He has 7. Pass to Monk. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. 10 points for him.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nader. Puts up a 3, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. To the paint, here's Monk. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And he knocks down the first one. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Hornets. Randall's checked in for Oklahoma City. No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 18. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Off the inbound, Bradley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bradley around the basket, knows he's going to face some force, and that time got inside and forced the defense's hand.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Hornets leading by 17. Graham with the ball. He has 7. Down low. Here's Zeller. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Zeller's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Randall passes to Nader. Here's Ferguson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Now Graham. Inside. Here's Zeller. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Back to Muscala. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Muscala. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Muscala. And he makes both free throws. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Hayward outside. Thunder with the rebound. Ferguson, the pass to Randall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good from Randall. Charlotte leading by 16. And here is Graham. He has 7. Hayward right side. Got a hand on it. Here's Ferguson. He kicks it to Bradley. Passes to Ferguson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. That's tipped. They recover it. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Muscala. The dish to Bradley. Outside for Randall. But they recover it. Outside Bradley. The pass to Randall. Over Monk. Randall no good. Hornets leading by 18.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility. And a moment here to check out the stats for Hayward. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
He's off on the first. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Good on the second free throw. So it's the Hornets now. They lead by 17. Here's Rozier. Hernan Gomez. It's good on the putback.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Randall finds Muscala. Here's Ferguson. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Shots good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Brent. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges kicks to Zeller. Monk with the ball. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Charlotte, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Oklahoma City right now, Horford is out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Randall. Then there's Hill. And it's Robertson in at the 3, the small forward.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
You know, Brent, something other major sports do, receding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Out left to the wing. On for 3. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Horford dishes to Muscala. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Cody Zeller.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Mike Muscala.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Muscala. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. He's perfect from the line this time. But when it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed, and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
5 on the clock. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hill against Rozier. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Going to the line, Terry Rozier. Shooting.
That's good from Rozier. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Alberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
That's his second personal foul.
Outside Hill. Looking to get it going. That one goes. Just count it.
Well, that pick and roll unleashes George Hill's ability to create a little bit more in this offense. He gets into the space he needs that time.
At the top of the key, Bridges. Five to shoot. Pass to Rozier. Martin from outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Bounce pass from Randall. Here's Horford. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Martin, the pass to Rozier. And here is Hernan Gomez. For 3, Bridges. They get it back. Yambo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And bird rights an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if a player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further, to keep him around the culture.
Bacon, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Dort. The shot from the low post is good. Dort's got his first bucket in this one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now here is Martin. Defense is right there. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle. You're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin. That quite
Did
frankly.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Robertson kicks to Randall. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Graham, and it's blocked.
Robertson out there to play defense. He excels at getting off the ground so quickly to get the block.
And the Hornets making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Diallo, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up off the inbound. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Passes it to Robertson. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. That the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Hayward lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Oklahoma City. To the paint. Now here is Horford. He's guarded closely. The Thunder with another miss.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Randall. Biombo with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Rozier's got the ball. Yep, that one goes. Rozier's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Graham. He's defended by Randall. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up for that job.
With courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin, and there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted, and I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the game. Yes. And right now it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. Here's Bacon. Top of the key, McDaniels. Pass to Bacon. Now Graham. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Here's Hernan Gomez. That one doesn't go. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now here's Diallo, covered by Martin. And here's Diallo. And the pass to Dort. And that one hits back iron.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Martin with the bucket.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Baisley passes to Nader to stop the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Pass to Bacon. And here is Graham. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bacon, the pass to Graham.
2 minutes remaining.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Charlotte.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Outside Martin, over Diallo. Here's McDaniels, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal foul. Going to the line, McDaniels. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Dort. Here's Diallo. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Diallo. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Gordon Hayward. Gordon, great effort for you guys tonight, and you get the win.
We did. We guarded extremely well. All-around effort by everybody. Great game. I thought we really moved the ball. Great win.
Excellent inside-out defense, Gordon. Congratulations.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David.